Good afternoon, YouTube. This is part 2 of the trunk rust removal. There's a lot of construction going on on my road here, so I'm just gonna try and make this a video just about doing the work. So if I don't talk so much, I'm sorry. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff going on, so let's just jump right into it and keep this video rolling. I believe they're gonna pave my road, so we got some trucks up here, skid loader or whatever that thing's called, bobcat, something like that. And yeah, we're gonna get a new road here. My 240s aren't exactly liking this. Got some bigger trucks down there. Got another one here. So if you hear any background noise, it's just those guys. But yeah. So what I have is I went off camera and just taped off the back where the seats go, and I just ran some masking tape down the back of this and across, and got some plastic from Walmart, and just out and around tape it down, and then just tape it off on the windows here. I also went ahead and taped up all the electrical wires that I don't want sprayed. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna start wire wheeling all this stuff, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm just using a drill, a cordless drill, and this is my wire wheel. And so far, this is what I've got. I started down here, and as you can see from my last clip, this was like really orange, and now it's like a dark brown. So that's kind of what you're going for. You're going for like a really dark brown. That's how you know you've pretty much got it all. You could just keep going and then like grind it down to like bare metal. But the primer we're using, it says to use on lightly rusted. So you just want to get as much of the like harsh orange off as you can. I also did it up here to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So this is the part I've already done. This is the part I have not done. So when you turn this into this, that's how you know you've almost gotten it all. So that's what we're going for. We're going for like this really dark brownish color with like this hint of blue in it. It even feels better. It feels like normal metal again. Also, when you're doing this, make sure you wear some sort of mask, like a respirator or something, because this rust, you definitely don't want to breathe it in while it's floating around. But you can see we've started to get some of it off. So yeah, we're just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep doing this spots and down in here and up and around. So everywhere you see some, and just even anywhere you don't, just hit it anyway. You know, some of these scuffs might have some rust starting in there. You might as well hit it. You know, just some of this stuff that hasn't rusted yet, just go ahead and hit it with your wheel. You know, some of these things up in here, you're gonna paint anyway, so you might as well do some proactive preventatives. So just hit all that stuff, and then yeah, we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so here we are. I've used 3 batteries worth of wire wheeling, and I think I've gotten everything that is pretty much rusty. Over here, this is actually just like some sort of seam sealer or something. Not too worried about that. When the carpets go over it, it'll cover it anyway, so it's no biggie to me. But pretty much got all of this stuff. I got all of this for sure. Some other things that I wanted to hit that you might also have are check all your holes. Some of them have started to rust. I know I had 1 or 2 over here. This one was starting to rust pretty good, and like some smaller little guys down in here. So just check all that stuff, where your bolts go for your tail lights and your metal surround down here. You might have some more rust than I do. You can always check these too. These kind of rust sometimes. So if you can get something down in there, go ahead and hit that shit too. And then check all these as well. Not really sure what this thing does, but it was like completely orange, and now it's like shiny silver. So that's pretty cool. Make sure you get all your bolts and stuff too. Don't leave anything. If you're gonna use this, do this too. You know, just everything. So anyway, now that we've wire wheeled pretty much everything, go ahead and sweep up all your debris, and then we're going to use some isopropyl alcohol and just wipe down everything we see that we're going to paint. And so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with the vacuum, and then we'll wipe it all down. Okay, so after you have everything vacuumed out, you can just get some isopropyl alcohol. I got this at Walmart. It was like 68 cents, I think. Got a big one. And what you're going to do now is just take a rag and just wipe. Just put it on a rag and just wipe literally everything that you see. Get it all sterilized for the paint, for the primer I mean. And yeah, so we'll start spraying after we wipe everything down and let it dry. Alright, so here's a final view before we start spraying. I got everything wiped down, vacuumed out, everything's masked off. We are ready to go. So all of the information I provided you today, I got from a guy that was restoring floors on 51 Volkswagen Beetles. So I've just taken his word for it. I mean, he looked like he was doing a good job. So everything you've seen here today, I've done basically exactly what he was doing. So what we're going to use now is Rust-Oleum's Clean Metal Primer. The guy in the video recommended this. You use it on bare metal, painted metal, or lightly rusted metal. So this is not your typical Rust-Oleum. This is specifically for like rusted metal. I mean, all Rust-Oleum is, but this one is more specific. They also have a very heavy metal, or a very rusty metal one too. So if you have more rust than I do, maybe look into that. This primer is going to go down white. So yeah, just make sure you get this. I only got one can. I didn't think, I used 2 cans in the front, one in the front and one on the left, one on the right. So we'll see how this goes. I probably won't primer like the walls and stuff. I'm just gonna hit mainly the floor and like the really rusty spots like here and this for sure. So yeah, this is just I got this at Walmart. It was like $6 I think for a can, and then we're gonna go over it with Rust-Oleum's Rust Preventer Black on top. So yeah, so make sure you get this. And like I said, I got all my information from a guy restoring bugs. So he seemed credible to me, so we're just going to do what he does. And yeah, so let's go ahead and put this down and see what happens. So I got my first coat down, so while I wait, I have this outside cat that just hangs out at my house. He has been here for like 5 years. This is Marshmallow. Hi, Marsh. So yeah, we got our first coat down, so we're going to wait like 10-15 minutes, and then we're going to put another one down. So yeah, I'll update you in a second. Hi, buddy. So this is just one whitish coat. This stuff actually covers really, really well. So yeah, we got one whitish coat down. We're gonna wait like 10 minutes, like I said, to let this dry a little bit, and we'll hit it again. I know I said before I was gonna tape this off, but knowing me, I wouldn't get to it for a long time to remove this, so I'm just going to paint it now, so it doesn't rust more. I have high hopes to remove that, but I just know myself I won't get to it for quite some time, so I'm just going to do it now while I'm already doing this. So yeah, I'm going to keep petting this cat, and we are going to paint this again here in about 10 minutes. So yeah, I'll update you on the next one. So while I was painting, I received a visitor. I have a praying mantis here on the car. I've heard that means good luck. So that's cool. I'm a little nervous to get too close to him, but he's very large, that's for sure. Okay, so I've been kind of working around these construction guys because they keep coming down my road, but we have new pavement. Sick. Anyway, so I have the whole can laid down on the wall, on the floor, and on the walls. I've used the whole can. So this is 2 coats. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I've let it sit for about an hour now while these guys have worked. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to the black top coat now. or the base coat, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This is just like extra glue or something that the sound deadening, the factory sound deadening had, that you can't really get up. And this isn't for looks, this is just for functionality of rust prevented. So I really don't care. Carpet will go over it anyway, so like I said, this is just to stop the trunk from rusting. But if you were gonna like drift this car and you wanted to gut it completely, you'd want to take all that stuff out, you know what I mean? But I really don't care that much about it, so yeah, I'm just gonna paint right over it, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So this looks really good. This part turned out really nice down here. All that looks really good and taken care of. You wouldn't even know it was there, to be honest. So yeah, we're just doing a little rust prevention here. We're not making SEMA cars, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put that black on now. So I thought this was RUSTOLEUM, but it's actually KRYLON, but it should work just the same, I guess. That's my mistake. I didn't know what I was buying. But anyway, it says rust prevention, and it's a bigger can, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put this on there. I don't think it really matters that much that it's not RUSTOLEUM, but oh well. Yeah, this is what we're going to use. This also came from Walmart, so I liked it because it was a bigger can than a regular size for the same price. So I got 2 of them, so we're just going to go ahead and just spray everything you see again. So I'll update you in a second. Alright guys, again I'm so sorry for the loud noises behind me, but they finally finished my road today. Well, they're about to finish it. Brand spanking new. Looks fire. Even got a new driveway section. Yeah, so they're finishing up the side street down there. Looking good. But anyway, it's gonna get dark soon, so I wanted to just wrap this up. So again, I apologize for all the beeping and stuff. But this is what using 2 cans of the KRYLON rust protector looks like. I think this project turned out really, really well. Everything looks awesome. And again, I will eventually someday come back and get this, but like I said, knowing myself, I don't know when I'd get to it, so I figured I'd just do it now. But yeah, everything looks nice. All the walls are painted, looking good. Everything looks really nice. Fire. Yeah, so if this video was helpful, or if you guys have any rust and stuff that you need to remove from your own project, maybe take a look at this video. I hope it's helpful. But yeah, so far I think it turned out really well. It looks just like the back seats do, so we'll see how well it holds up. But it's better than rust, so I guess it's a pretty good plus. But yeah, like I said, I'll end this here. I'm sure it's quite a long video. We did a lot today. So yeah, this is Fogel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.